single day. I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Linda. If you're not new, thank you for coming back. Today I am going to be showing you my palette collection. I have been trying to get my makeup organized. It's been a struggle with the holiday coming, so I took a little break from doing it, but now I'm going to start back. So the next thing I'm going to organize is my palettes. I'm going to show you what I have in my collection. So this first one is Makeup Forever, and this is what it looks like. The next one is a Profusion palette, the Mixed Metal Peach. I purchased this from Target, and these are the shades. This Profusion are some good palettes, y'all. If y'all are in search for some drugstore palettes, you need to check out Profusion if you're not trying to spend a bunch of money. Nice pigmentation. The next palette is this It Naturally Pretty palette that I received in my Ipsy bag. And these are the shades. And then I have this Venus by Extra Large by Lime Crime. And these are the shades in this palette. I like this palette, very nice. I purchased it from IMAX, so I hadn't used it a lot. The next one is this Sephora Pro palette, and it's the Warm palette. It's their last year collection. And these are the shades in this Pro palette, Warm. Next, I have this little Sephora miniature palette. I hadn't even opened it yet. I just purchased it for Christmas during the holidays, but I hadn't opened it yet. And it is basically all neutral shades. Next, I have two of the Huda Beauty little small Obsession palettes. The first one is Warm Brown, and these are the shades in it. Next is the Electric, and these are the shades in it. This Urban Decay Vice. This is the Vice 4, and let me show you the shades of it. These are the shades. Next palette is this Violet Voss Pro palette. And these are the shades in it. Next is this ColourPop Dream Street by Kathleen Lights. It's a collab with Kathleen Lights. Next is my NYX Birthday palette. Next is this Aphrodite palette by Bad Habit. And this palette is a dupe for the Huda Beauty palette. I think it's like the Desert Dusk one. Next is another ColourPop palette. It's You Had Me at Hello. Oops. And these are the shades of it in it. Next is another ColourPop palette. All I See Is Magic. These are the shades in it. Next, I have some little Maybelline City Mini palettes. And this is the first one. These greens and gold. Very pretty color. Then the next one is this City Mini palette with the collab with Makeup Shayla Maybelline. Very pretty palette. These are the shades. Next is this Maybelline News palette. And I actually have it in my beauty basket for this week. Next is another Maybelline Soda Pop palette. And this is a little small Rimmel palette. Look, the top just come off. Some of these palettes, y'all, so old. It's a little small little 3-pan eyeshadow palette. And then I have some other ones that's top is completely off. These are Ulta palettes. Little quads, eyeshadow quads. Shadow still works real good. Top just not on. And this is another one of the I ain't finna tell, I ain't edited it out. That's how old it is. Wait a minute. Whew. I had to leave that part in there. I couldn't edit it out. This Ulta quad palette, this broke. It had fell out. Y'all, that was too funny. My baby girl said, "Mama, that mean it old. It's time to let it go." That was too funny, y'all. I done cried. I had to just dab my little makeup because it was running all down my face, y'all. Oh, that was funny. Okay, back to it. Next, I have this CoverGirl little quad palette. It's new, never opened it. I got a Wet n Wild little palette. I never opened it. These are some very pretty colors. It is Rose in the Air. These are like wine and brown colors. I have this little small Bobbi Brown. Oops. Come in a little compact. Little small Bobbi Brown palette. You can tell I've been using it. I've hit pan. One of them is empty, and I've hit pan on 2 of the other ones. Next is this MAC little palette. And it's this little MAC palette, like I said. This palette, I've never used it. The Smith and Colts Book of Eyes that I just got in my Ipsy bag. And it is just a little 4 quad palette. Have this little small Clinique palette. These small ones are very good for traveling. And then this Marc Jacobs little small little trio. It's the 104, the pump, and it just has purples and 1 silver. And it come in a cute little, I got a little cute little case that it comes in. Next is Rimmel London Magnificent Eyes Spice Edition. I've never used it. And then I have another Rimmel London Jewel Rocks Edition. I've never used either one of them, but I saw somebody else do an eye look using the Rimmel, and they were very good. Next is this Morphe 35M palette, and these are the shades in it. And I've done a look with it. I received this. I won this in a giveaway. Next is the old Morphe palette. No, I didn't win that one in the giveaway. I'm sorry. I got that one from IMAX. I do have one I won in the giveaway though. This Morphe 35M palette. And then this is the Morphe palette that I won in the giveaway. It is the 39A. And and these are the shades in it. Okay. And then next is another little small Morphe palette I have. I purchased it from IMAX. Hadn't used it yet, but this is a very, just a little 3-quad eyeshadow palette that's nice for travel. And this Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, Ring the Alarm. These are the shades in it. And that's what the cover of it looks like. Next is, let me do this. This is some single eyeshadows from Mary Kay, y'all. Just like that other one, I just need to let these little shades go. You got shadow everywhere, but they are just some little single magnetic shadows, and I just put them in here. I just need to let them go. I think I'm gonna give them away to my little great niece that has started playing in makeup. Next, I'm going to show you, I have these Juvia's Place. The first one is the Nubian 2. And these are the shades. I have the Saharan by Juvia's Place. And these are the shades. Next is the Nubian. Next is the Magic palette. And these are the shades in it. And the last Juvia's Place is the Masquerade. And I do have 2 more that I'm going to add to my collection that I'm waiting to come in. I think it's the Warrior palette and something else. I don't know. Next is my ABH palettes. These are the last palettes I have. The first one is the ABH Self-Made. This is the very first high-end palette that I purchased. And these are the shades. This palette is in my beauty basket this week. Next is the Norvina palette. These are velvet. I love them. They are hard to keep clean, but they are so pretty. And look at those colors. Next is the ABH Prism palettes. And the Prism is the black one. And these are the shades, excuse me. These are the shades for it. The Subculture, the one that had all the controversy. I like these colors. And it is the one that's in the blue packaging. The next one is the Sultry. This one is not velvet. And they all come with the dual-ended brush. And these are the colors in this Sultry. The next is the original, the first one, the Modern Renaissance, which is the pink one, the dirty pink one I have. And these are the colors in it. And the last palette in my collection is the newest palette I just got, was this Soft Glam. Next is the Magic palette. And these are the shades in it. And the last Juvia's Place is the Masquerade. And I do have 2 more that I'm going to add to my collection that I'm waiting to come in. I think it's the Warrior palette and something else. I don't know. Next is my ABH palettes. These are the last palettes I have. The first one is the ABH Self-Made. This is the very first high-end palette that I purchased. And these are the shades. This palette is in my beauty basket this week. Next is the Norvina palette. These are velvet. I love them. They are hard to keep clean, but they are so pretty. And look at those colors. Next is the ABH Prism palettes. And the Prism is the black one. And these are the shades, excuse me. These are the shades for it. The Subculture, the one that had all the controversy. I like these colors. And it is the one that's in the blue packaging. The next one is the Sultry. This one is not velvet. And they all come with the dual ended brush. And these are the colors in this Sultry. The next is the original, the first one, the Modern Renaissance, which is the pink one, the dirty pink one I have. And these are the colors in it. And the last palette in my collection is the newest palette I just got, was this Soft Glam. And shades in the Soft Glam palette. Okay, y'all, that's it for my eyeshadow collection. So, oh, excuse me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.